We hope this St. Patty's Day is bringing everyone out there good luck so far. We're dialing up some NBA action for you here on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Mavericks, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Thunder are, they're a proven top 5 team. Down the home stretch, their goal is just to refine things. I like their chances in the playoffs.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Wallace and Williams run the wings. And it's SGA in at the point. And for the Magic, on the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the 1. And Grant, this should be a high-flying affair tonight. Both of these teams love to showcase their athleticism.
And these are the games I love working, BA. I want to see some dunk contest-style slams here tonight. And, of course, these fans can't wait either to see these teams get after it in this one. I mean, 6'10", about 250, Banchero imposing his will inside.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. Misses from short range. Uncovered. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Banchero's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points his last outing. Clock at 4. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Banchero against Holmgren. Now here's Banchero, guarded closely. Outside Bane, back to Banchero. Shoots over Holmgren. Banchero no good. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Well, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient greats, Kevin Durant comes to mind. When SGA is carving out that kind of career, you can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Black's checked in for Orlando. Stolen by Bane. And the Magic pushing it up now. Shot from 12. Black no good. The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's SGA. Pass to Wallace. And Carroll against Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Wagner outside. And here's Banchero. Outside Carter to halt the run. That one is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Chet Holmgren.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Now here's Wagner. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Back to SGA. And he gets that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Here we go, one-on-one. Holmgren outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Sinks it from distance. He's got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good, so good.
So it's Oklahoma City now. The Magic making their last shot. Williams finds SGA. 15 seconds left in the opening quarter. Oh, a special move before that shot.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Come to me.
Outside Richardson. Here's Black. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and welcome back to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. 2 Jalen Williams out there for him. Jalen with an E at the 3, and Jalen with an I at the 5. And it's Holmgren in at the power forward position. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Orlando making their last shot. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 10. Doris from the 11th pick in 2018 to last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Now here's Williams. Give him 8. He takes it in. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
We all know SGA is a prolific driver. The counterpoint has got to be, he's got to be a threat from 3.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Look at who's out there now for Orlando. Bain comes in for Batase. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Richardson. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Williams. Joe's checked in for Wallace. And Mitchell subbed in for SGA. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Now here's Wagner. Pass to Suggs. Back to Wagner. And stolen by Suggs. And stolen by Williams. The 3, count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And stolen by Williams. Caruso with it. Wagner picks him up. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Outside Mitchell. And it's Orlando with a rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
Now here's Bane, coming off a 34-point game against Atlanta. Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Orlando.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Outside Mitchell. A minute 31 left in the first half. Magic trail by 17. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Orlando making some changes. Wendell Carter comes in for Wagner, and Banchero subbed in for Black. The league leaders in free throw percentage. 5th on the list, Desmond Bane.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. A minute 15 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Pass to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Holmgren. From deep, Banchero. Good. 3rd basket in 6 attempts.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Suggs. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
From deep, Bane. And another 3 for Orlando.
Anytime he can, Bane is taking this shot. I mean, he is supremely confident from range.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's covered by Suggs. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach Dagnall, pretty good play from this team in the first half. What'd you like best?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job defensively. That's gotten us out on the break. We're sharing the ball. We're shooting with confidence. Taking a possession at a time. That's who we are.
Confidence is king.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Magic.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. And it's Wagner in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
SGA against Suggs. Ooh, Shai showing no fear inside.
Tell you, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done inside. So crafty with his footwork and ability to get shots.
Carter, a screen on Holmgren. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. That three's off the mark. Suggs surveys the D. Outside Bain. Now here's Banchero. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Orlando moving the ball around. Wagner for 3. That one doesn't drop. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Big Cat throwing it down.
Oh, Mr. Holmgren letting you know and letting you hear about it.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. Number 1, the Thunder.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Dortch checked in. Orlando with the ball. Down by 15. From deep, Bain. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hartenstein with a screen on Suggs. Gilgeous-Alexander against Suggs. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. SGA's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Suggs finds Carter. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Leaps for it, and out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Thursday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And for that game against Indiana, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Black's checked in for Suggs. Now here's SGA. The kick out to Williams. Back to SGA. Just 4 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's rebounded by Wagner.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, It's got to be a transition take foul. Well, Doris' offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
A line change here for Oklahoma City.
Well, Franz Wagner is a problem if he gets the basketball down low and on the inside. Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
Magic trail by 16. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, BA. Well, some have complained that too many teams play alike, but there's a reason they say it's a copycat league. Magic coach Jamal Mosley said the game is always going to change. There's going to be ebbs and flows. It's cyclical. You have to go with the flow. Back to you guys.
Winning sets the blueprint. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Apollo Banchero, so assertive in the paint. You love to watch that guy work down there.
Williams, a screen on Bain. From downtown. No good there.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Carroll from close range.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Mitchell. Up top, Wiggins. Over Bain. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Thunder lead by 14. Van Carroll against Wiggins. Here's Bain. Lets it fly from 18. Caruso grabs the board. And stolen by Banchero. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 14. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the 4. Who poked away. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bain.
Boy, defense easily the best part of Alex Caruso's game. That is big-time work on that end.
It's picked off. In transition, here they come. Here's Bain. Here's Wagner. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Offensive rebounding, a big part of the game right now. Teams love to send extras to the glass.
Magic trail by 12. Let's go with a 3. That shot off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And that's an intentional foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Black passes to Batadze. Now here's Suggs. Launches it. Nails it from 3. Suggs has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently, the spacing will open up.
And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll be a second foul of the game. Carter, he's checked in for Batadze. Hartenstein with a screen on Suggs. Now SGA. The drive by Shea. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Wendell Carter.
Now we've seen this before. The aggressive take by SGA. Love to see him in attack mode.
Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Black.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Suggs, the pass to Bane. Back to Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good from 3. Thunder leading by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander. Suggs pulls it down. Banchero right side. Wagner! Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Outside SGA. And stolen by Suggs. Now Bane. Knocked away. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Banchero. SGA with the drive.
Woo-hoo-hoo. The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Now Banchero. 1:49 left in the final quarter.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Screen by Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Suggs rips down the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now Carter. Banchero in the post. Holmgren's there.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 10. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
In their position, they really need to cash in on every chance at the line.
Hartenstein a screen. Wallace outside. Holmgren with a screen on Suggs. Gilgeous-Alexander. Wagner with the rebound. And Carroll with it. Guarded now by Williams. Here are the Thunder with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. He got it.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Banchero! Oh, off target from downtown. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Cash!
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.